A little bit later tonight. The horse that he's matching up with is Annual News. This is an 11-year-old bay gelding from the Calgary Stampede. Now, this horse would buck off Kyle's brother Kolby at the 2023 Canadian Finals Rodeo. The man on the big screen in the red shirt, well, that's Kolby Wanchuk. He's telling Kyle, do your job, do your job. Kyle Wanchuk has got superstar written all over him. Oh, he is a top side, bottom side, double bred champion, I'll tell you. Oh, making mama proud, I'll tell you. Those are two boys that are cowboy to the core and tremendous gentlemen. I love watching that cowboy ride bucking horses. Survey says tonight 81 points for Kyle Wanchuk, 81 points, and as he saunters back across the arena, you can feel free to give him all the applause that he deserves. If I got to talk about regrets, not that I want any, I'm not sure he's coming back with 81.
One of our major sponsors is Mountainside Sales and Rentals, and that's the shoot we're going to go to for a cowboy that's not on your program tonight. He's in place of Jake Watson. Jake has had some traveling problems getting back into Canada tonight. We've got an American cowboy for you to ride for his first time at the Wildwood Bronc Bustin. From Crane, Oregon, this is Jake Clark, going to work and doing it well. Debt so long from the Calgary Stampede. What an awesome weekend he had last weekend. He loves it here in Canada, and we love him here in Wildwood, don't we? Yeah. Look at that. Toes turned out, hanging on. Yep, that's a lot of balance, cowboy. The judges give their opinion on the ride for the cowboy and the horse. Oh, yeah, hang on. 79 points for our cowboy. Good job, cowboy. Well, I tell you, that's not going to bring you back, partner.
No, it's not. There's a lot of places that'll win you some money, but it ain't going to get you nothing done and nothing doing in Wildwood, okay? Taking you back to the international athlete, Weston Patterson, Waverly, Kansas. Calgary Stampede brings us a young 6-year-old mare that they call the Fake Border. Now, JRF Oilfield Services is where we find this cowboy making his moves. Weston Patterson knows that he's got to put together a big-time score here this evening if he wants to try and supersede the 89-point efforts that are on top. Oh, how about that for a debut in Wildwood, huh? Wowee, that cowboy from Waverly, Kansas, he is letting everybody know that he has got what it takes to be a champion at the highest level. Oh, Kansas is proud tonight, and they should be. You see how fast his feet are as he charges to the front end of that bucket horse, rolling those spurs right back to the seat of his saddle in an attempt to get on the front page of that leaderboard and into a position to challenge for a championship here in Wildwood. And as the marks come together, we're saying 82 points for the cowboy from Kansas, 82 for Weston Patterson.
The action's been a little rough down inside that quick match shoot for our next cowboy. You can see our horse wants on out of there, and so does the cowboy. Nicholas Patterson is one of our Canadian cowboys from Black Falls. He's number 2 in the Canadian standings coming on in here tonight, but he feels very comfortable in this arena tonight because he has Forgetfully Nelly from the Calgary Stampede, one of our younger horses. Now this guy, when he's not at a rodeo, makes his living as a hunting guide, so we could probably turn him loose with a saddle horse and a pocket knife and say we'll see you in Edmonton Monday morning. It'd be no problem for him. No internet required for this guy. He was probably born 100 years too late. But I tell you what, when it comes to riding broncs, he's got all the talent and attitude that we need, because this contest has not changed for a long, long time. It's always the age-old question. Will it be the cowboy that's thrown or the horse that's rode? When you put them together at the Wildwood Bronc Bustin, it is always action like you don't have anywhere else. Are you ready? The number 2 cowboy in Canada, Wildwood Saturday night. Yeah. Oh, man. There's no backup in that guy. Make a little noise for one of our own from Canada. Whoa. Man, I tell you what, that horse threw a lot at him tonight during that ride, and he had an answer for every bit of it right there. Thank you, cowboy. 87.5, we needed that.
Oh, man, that's amazing. Oh, 87.5. That's the deal. You gotta be a huge score if you want to get to the championship round. Those 85.5 point rides are in jeopardy, I'll tell you. Wow, there is a look at that leaderboard. Unofficially, we're going to add, but I'll tell you, that is incredibly impressive. 89 points, Dawson Dom is still on top as we continue to work our way through our third and final section. Edmonton Oilers 6, Florida Panthers 1. What a night, I'll tell you. Wow. Oof. Rocking and rolling. Rocking at Rogers and rocking at Wildwood. Bear and Concrete Limited is where we find Kade Bruno, Chalice, Idaho, in a big gelding from the Calgary Stampede that we call Exemplary Bubbles. Now, Kade Bruno twice has been to Las Vegas in the Wrangler National Finals. 4 event wins this season, including the Extreme Broncs in Winnemucca, Nevada. He was a champion at Lakeside, California, and he won the short go 72 hours ago in Gleason, Alberta at Gunner's Bronc Battle. He put together a 91.5 point ride, so what does that mean? It means he's really good. Make it right, but it's all about right now. Exemplary Bubbles, the big gelding from the Calgary Stampede, and what a set of horses, I'll tell you. The Calgary Stampede has assembled an incredible set of bucking horses and a herd of broncs that is second to none. Yep, I want you to ride right now. Kade Bruno, Chalice, Idaho, coming off a win on Canadian soil just a couple of days ago. He wanted to bring that momentum into Wildwood, and he put 8 seconds of effort together. You see the sheer power of that big bay bucking horse. You see him snatching the chin away from Kade Bruno. He's trying to set his feet and his chin back in his chest every time that he bucks and jumps across that arena. 83.5. Going to be the assessments for Kade Bruno, 83.5 for Idaho.
Ooh, these are big, solid horses, and I want to talk about Test Your Air. Oh. Hang on now. If you're following along in your program tonight, you'll notice that Dawson Hay is listed on your program as our next cowboy. Now, Dawson Hay and Jake Watson did not get back across the border. They were hung up, but we always make preparations at this event by having 2 extra cowboys at least waiting in the wings. Well, I'll tell you, the cowboy that's in place to ride tonight is Hunter Sahli. Now, Hunter is from Fox Creek. He's been to the Canadian Finals rodeo. He's high in the Canadian standings as he comes to ride tonight. We brought him a horse that's kind of made the same tracks as the cowboy. Seen the inside of the Centurion and Red Deer. This horse has been to the Canadian Finals rodeo as well. This is Xavier Jones. Now, this is one of the horses that's talented enough to be able to buck in the saddle bronc riding and in the bareback riding. The horse equally talented in both of those events. But Hunter Sahli, away from the world of rodeo and bronc riding, is an outfitter in the mountains. He looks after people and rides horses all the time, every day when he goes to work. In other words, that's the hat he wears to work every day. He's all cowboy all the time. But he knows tonight that we need to be 90 just to assure ourselves of a spot in the round tonight, and perhaps getting toward the top of the order and winning the long round tonight. Probably one of the toughest bronc ridings of the year. But I tell you what, Xavier Jones knows the difference tonight. The horses can feel the tension down inside. They know when they get to Wildwood, you got to bring your business. The Cowboys are alongside, helping him on the back of the horse. Hunter Sahli is an outstanding cowboy. He's getting just a little more help on top. You notice the Cowboys help each other on the backs of the horses, help set the saddle, the bronc rein, tighten the cinches, make sure everything is absolutely the way they want it. When the body moves back and forth, the horse is not quite where he wants just yet. Give him a minute to get it all set. A lot of very talented people down there tonight doing everything they can do to help him get that horse out of there, and we can assure you there's nobody wants out of there any sooner than Hunter Sahli. The horse has moved back just a bit. We might have the launch position now, or not. Just a half an inch is all we need, just a little bit of movement, a little more balance. The right position is so very important to come on out of the buck chutes. We know this takes a moment or two from time to time, but we don't want to risk anything. We want to have everybody in the position they want before they take their shot tonight. Everybody pays an entry fee here. And don't forget, there's $25,000 on the line tonight. A winning ride here at Wildwood can take you up into the Canadian standings, move you way up in the order. There's not a whole lot of difference between 6th and 15th in the standings right now. And the money that you earn here is kept track of in the head office of the Canadian Professional Rodeo Association. That's how you qualify for the Canadian finals. Here's Hunter Sahli. Whoa! Oh, there's the buzzer. And I bet you all know what to do for a cowboy that tried his hardest for you tonight, don't you? Thank you. Look at that move from that horse. Got him off to the left. Centrifugal force took over a little bit, and then gravity. Ouch.
It's been a beautiful day at the office for so many of us, but a tough day for others. And Hunter Sahli, yeah, that's the case for him. Great cowboy. Tour champion. Just didn't go his way today. It happens. We are on the move. GPS geometric pipeline for the cowboy that we call Q. Quinten Taylor, he is an all-around athlete and the third-generation cowboy that calls Parkland, Alberta home, just the south side of the Stampede City of Calgary. And for the Calgary Stampede, it is a horse that they call Equal Money. Now, Quinten Taylor was a man that came so close to qualifying to his very first Wrangler National Finals rodeo in Las Vegas last season. So it's so imperative that he takes advantage of every opportunity that he has. Why? Because he knows what it feels like to be so close to a chance to win a world championship. This cowboy, well, he is more than good enough to win a world title, but he's going to have to get through Equal Money tonight and find his way to that championship round. Now, Quinten Taylor's a cowboy that's made money everywhere. Well, same situation for this bucking horse. Equal Money, they have made money all over North America. Now, for you bronc riding fans, you'll remember this horse's mama. This horse's mama was a beautiful big black mare that they called Knife Money. It went to, a plethora of Canadian and Wrangler National Finals rodeo. So generationally sound is the bucking horse and generationally sound is the cowboy. This is one of the most exciting matchups in our game today. Quinten Taylor, he was a collegiate standout, been a standout on the Canadian and the world stage as everybody continues to watch on. Now, same situation is basically unfolding what we just saw in the previous matchup. This horse right here, Equal Money, just wanted to lean a little bit on that right leg of Quinten Taylor. And you can see that he's talking to everybody that's lending him a hand. He says, this looks real good. This looks real good. I like it. All right, everybody, let's ride with him. Let's ride with him. pretty as a picture and sweet as a song, and I'll tell you what, he sang it brilliantly tonight. Quinten Taylor, nice circle to the right. This horse gets to stalling out, stacking up just a little bit right here. It gets so good. Q Taylor sets his feet, puts together such a classy Bronc ride, manages a rein so appropriately. The judges are putting their numbers together. And as they do, he's going to be 85. 85 for Quinten Taylor.
Okay, get ready, everybody. How about a little home field advantage? Let's get ready down inside the Jim Robertson contracting chute. Logan Hay is inside. Let's get him started. Everybody make a little Wildwood noise. All right, let's go. The horse called Frosted Brownie. No need to tell you folks about your cowboy. I know everybody here follows the world of bronc riding, and you're so proud of the cowboys from Wildwood. Well, here tonight they are in force. Let us just tell you that Logan comes to us high in the Canadian standings. You know what he's won. Everybody follows him on the Cowboy Channel. Tonight we've got him in the arena where we know him the best and love him the best and cheer him on the most. So everybody get ready. If we can give him home field advantage tonight on Frosted Brownie, I tell you what, we just might be going to the top of the order. It is very, very possible anytime that cowboy nods his head. The set is almost there that he wants. Now, this horse is one of the younger ones in the Calgary Stampede string. This horse is just starting a second solid year of professional competition. And these cowboys keep records on the horses. They know what to expect from this horse. Logan's got all the proper things done to know what he can get done on the back of this horse. Which way will he go? How hard does he kick? How much rein does he take? Let's get it all right. I said, man, we just need to move him over a little bit. It feels almost there now. Oh, all right. Well, now everybody knows what to do the next time we open this gate. We told you this is the second year of competition for this horse. This horse has been just about everywhere this year, but not once to Wildwood. I tell you, the next time we open that gate, we might need a little extra Wildwood applause. Now, he's just moved off. We might change the order. All right. That's the common sense thing to do. Deep breath for cowboy and bucking horse. We'll move along.
We're going to Miles City, Montana. Houston Brown in a Calgary Stampede bucking horse that we call the Come Along. A horse that has been to the Canadian Finals Rodeo, just like Houston Brown, but a horse that has also been selected to see the bright lights of the Thomas and Mack Center in the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. But Houston Brown can be a winner on the biggest stage. But the cowboy from Montana has been a round winner at the Canadian Finals Rodeo. Earlier this season in Fort Worth, Leighton Green was 89 points on this bucking horse. Houston Brown knows that he's got an opportunity. He's just got to stand up and answer the door. Yep, he's ready to fire. Ready to fire. Ouch. Ooh. Houston Brown, Miles City, Montana, and Come Along. That horse is absolutely no day off, and you can see why. It is that horse comes across that arena making that slow circle to the right. So much power. Houston Brown just trying to play catch-up the entire time. Wildwood, you know what to do. Try and put your hands together, make that cowboy feel just a little bit better.